of being able to make fake things up in order for them to be able to get a storyline. That means the casting needs to do a better job at getting housewives that are a little more authentic and a little more rich, like they're supposed to be.
The problem
and
with
a
that
little
is
more real
the
than
problem with
they
that
have
is
to
the
be.
people that are authentic, that have the real money,
Don't want to go
want to
on
go
the
on
show.
TV and open themselves up.
Listen, well, first of all, I also heard that Katie, despite all that, is truly the new villain of the season. Like, what was that? What was that preview where Shannon, what did she say? Like, we have a snake amongst us or
Yeah,
whatever. Well, look, if you are wealthy and you don't need the money, I don't know why you would want to go on this show.
right.
Like, I get it. I mean, I love Sutton. You guys love Sutton. I love her.
Yeah.
But she loves the fame. She loves being part of the show. But fine.
And she doesn't need to be on it at all.
No. And it has brought angst to her life. I mean, it hasn't ruined her life
Right.
yet. Hasn't ruined her life yet. It ruins lots of lives.
Yeah, but they're going to come after her this next season,
Yeah,
predicting it now.
I would agree with you.
She is the next one they're coming after.
I would agree with you. They're not coming after Zoe. They're going to be happy she's there. I mean, people don't realize, like they're saying on Next Gen, oh, Brooks is so likable. I'm not taking anything away from Brooks. I'm just saying Brooks should understand from his mother, Meredith, that like you are kind of the glue that holds this group together. You're getting a good edit. I'm not coming for Brooks. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's why everyone's loving you. Well deserved. Great. I'm just saying at some point, he might not. So like they're not like Zoe is like welcome. Andy's so excited. They're not giving her a bad edit. We're never gonna fire Kyle ever. So yes, by process of elimination, I know you're like squinching your face. Don't worry, most people agree with you, Patrick. They're not so thrilled with Kyle. But I agree. Sutton is the one. We are coming for Sutton Stracke this season. Good, bad, indifferent. I think Bose ain't gonna have such a great season either, from some things I'm hearing. I think they're gonna come for Bose. She
Well,
had a darling first season, that one. Darling.
yeah.
Here's the thing. I feel like as authentic as you think you want to be, you are in an ensemble cast. You have to be with friends that you know that when the camera's rolling, your friends are not going to want to take you down. But when you're in an ensemble cast and they're strangers to you and you met them 5 minutes ago, or you know them from a distance, or you know them because you've heard about them.
Yeah.
You can't put a past that they're not going to come for you. And if they don't want to come for you, if a producer all of a sudden says, oh, but do you know anything that's going on? Blah, blah, blah. You were at lunch. And then you're like, yeah, this is what happened. So and so. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, and the next thing you know, that's the
Correct.
that becomes a hard place to go back to that person and say, I'm sorry I said that. They don't know how to be able to not backtrack, but apologize for some of the, I don't know, the uncomfortableness, the awkwardness that I have to see, and I don't like it.
Well, producers too, I believe, going into a season have a plan. They just have a plan like, okay, we're not doing Kyle. Okay, yeah, we're coming for Sutton. And so how they come for Sutton and why, that we don't know. But we'll figure it out. And yes, then when one little thing Dorit says is taken out of context or whoever, now we make this a whole big thing like Puppygate or what the fuck was it? Munchausen's, and they're like, we're coming for you, Sutton, because
And
we
now
actually
washing your
decided
hands
this.
on Next Gen,
Right.
it's like a whole long thing just because she didn't wash her hands.
I'm like, really?
But I agree with you. I don't know why, but Katie is she is going to be a villain. I agree. What else have you heard about OC that you smile and say so coyly?
I don't know. My producers are telling me not to talk right now.
I mean, we saw Gretchen in the season, claiming that Tamara has had an affair on Eddie. That's what I mean, we saw the clip. But regardless, Gretchen is out for blood and she has come for revenge. And I'm not upset with that. And Katie is going to be the new villain. Yep.
Well,
You think that well, don't you think that Gretchen kind of blames Tamra for getting kicked off the show?
Gretchen was on this podcast I mean, she just doesn't, she's like, Tamara just doesn't stop talking about me. Like, she just is evil. And a lot of people think Tamara is evil. Some people call her the rat that scurries. But lots of people do like Tamara. There are.
Yeah.
She's not.
I can't say that
She's,
OC's ever been my favorite, although I know all of them and I'm friendly with
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of them and I'm friends with some of them.
We're Switzerland.
And but just the show itself, because I just, I'm so Beverly Hills, it's like, OC's a different space, but
Yeah.
yes, it is, darling.
yeah, but I'm friends and I know the genuine nature that these friendships extend. And for me, it's hard to sometimes watch the edited versions of a show because I know them in real life, in real form, and I know how gracious they are to me, to my family, to my friend group, to some of my friends that I know, the
Yeah.
friends that I've met through, I've met them through. And so it's hard for me to speak
And
up.
you guys love Jeff's friend Shannon. You love your friend Shannon.
Yeah, she was
Well,
great.
Shannon's
We were within
great.
New York. She
Tamara's
was
great.
great.
I mean, I don't want to, I don't need to say who I'm really close to and who I'm not close to or who I'm friendly with. It doesn't matter, but I care and respect all of them because I know what kind of friends they are to us.
Right.
And that to me is so much more important than having to watch a show where if they're hurting and they're being terrorized, I'm the first one to call them up and say, you okay?
Yeah.
Because it's not about
Yeah.
what happened. It's about how do you feel?
Yeah.
Because that's so much more important to me in the real world that I live in with them than the
TV world
bubble that is
of reality
created
TV. Yeah.
that they have to work in.
Yeah.
And they can't just say, this is the job, like you said, like people are going to come for me and just say whatever you want about me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think a lot
You can't say
of
that.
people don't understand how to navigate that.
Like fight on air, but like off air, don't go to bed with this. Don't
Yeah.
go. I
But
don't think
I don't
Ashley
think they can. I
Darby.
think a lot of
They
them
can't separate it.
separate it, and that's the hard.
And I've said this
although
before,
I will say there are a couple that can.
but
Ashley Darby, Giselle Bryant, Luann de Lesseps, off the top of my head.
Heather Dubrow
Heather Dubrow, yeah.
separates very
and
easily.
Here's and
Adrian Malouf.
I've said this.
Adrian
I've
Malouf.
said this before. I've said some people go on the show and the show identifies who they are and they become that.
Yeah.
Some people have a life and are individuals before they get to the show, and it doesn't identify who they are. And those are the ones that can separate it.
Right.
I agree with that. Separating it is the way to go. You go home, you look at your kids, you look at your real friends, you're like,
Yeah.
God, I'm making so much money. Like, I don't want this shit to ever end. And yes, you will drag me over the coals. I'll wake up to a headline from Page Six that, Tamara was just with Page Six and slammed me for this and that. Like, if I'm Shannon, and just say, oh, okay, go do your thing, girl, Tamara. If this brings